Alright, welcome back. This is Central Florida Prepper. We didn't do much of a video this week for our What We Prep This Week series. We only have 2 videos so far, but this is number 3. I had ordered these things and they just now arrived today. So I was hoping they'd be here Saturday, but they're here today. Today's Wednesday. It's close enough. So we didn't do the extra food like we've been doing. Yes, food is great. We do have a lot of food, but instead we have got our box in today. Be careful because my address is still on there. So let's go ahead and cut this sucker open without knocking the camera off the table. See what we got. Well, I was kind of hoping these things would be packaged better, but we got our gas masks in. So that's pretty cool. And nothing else. Alright. Now what type of gas mask? Well, I can promise you it was the cheaper end mass-produced Russian gas masks. These are new, but they were produced a long time ago. This is the GP5. Very simple design. Carrying case is kind of flimsy, but it's not like I'm going to be running around with it. These are going to go in our car bag. Alright, so they come packaged this way. Okay. The mask itself is in a plastic bag, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Looks like the filter is in here. Now, these are sealed. But now the research I've done with these masks, I don't see an expiration date on them, but the research I've done with these filters here is that these filters were produced like 1989. Now most of your gas filters only last for like 5 years in storage from my understanding. So we have actually ordered some newer filters for the gas masks. So we're going to keep them? Yeah. I guess these would be a second line for us, because when the new ones come in, we're definitely be using the new ones. And the mask itself is made out of some type of rubber, maybe a latex. Not really sure. Got some big eye holes, and it's supposed to be the 40mm filter there inside. Well, looks like the eye holes are pretty large, so we put it on. But then I'm going to mess up my hair. Okay, this thing was manufactured in 1970 from the date that I see there. Now I could be wrong, that might not be a manufacturer date, but it probably is. Now let's see if this thing.
Okay. So it will fog, but when you breathe back in, it takes the fog out. Alright.
Ow! Does pull on the hair a little bit, but that's okay. I'm surprised this thing was not saturated in the baby powder. I've heard that they pack these things in baby powder. Now we purchased this on Amazon, I believe it was. I believe it was Amazon I went to. And I did see some really nice gas masks that I did like. You know, I wanted to buy them, but they're like $150 a pop. Some I did see some that were more than that. Is it necessary to have that expensive gas mask? Probably not. I mean, this is going to be in our car bag, because odds are, I mean, if we're home, we just run out to the car when we know something's going on, grab our bag. But if we are out and about and things happen, having the gas mask available in the car is probably going to be the best option for us. So we don't have, I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to have multiple sets. You know, one for the house, one in the bug out bag. But, you know, when you're on a budget, you just have to budget your resources. And so we just bought ourselves one set. One for the wife and I. Will I be purchasing more? Yeah, when I can afford it. Right now I can't afford to go buy a whole bunch of them. But everything's one step at a time. So we've got two. So that's where our weekly prep extra budget went this week. I was hoping that they'd be here Saturday, because that was going to be my wife's Mother's Day present. I know. Horrible husband. But she was excited when I talked to her about it, and I did check prices out, and we were able to get these decently priced. I believe we paid, there's actually multiple ones. The one I was originally looking at was about 12 bucks a piece. And I did a little bit more searching, and I actually got each one of these for $6. Like $6.20 a piece. And they come with a filter. But like I said, that filter is an old filter. It's sealed, but the research I've done says that you need to buy a newer filter. So, you know, we'll buy a newer filter. Maybe I need to figure out how to repackage that better. I don't know if that's actually how it's supposed to go. But, excuse me, that may have had some baby powder in it, because I'm going to throw us a little tickly. Scratchy, tickly. Yeah, right. So when we did our measurements, that was the most confusing part on this gas mask. I actually went to a couple YouTube channels, and of course, I've already talked about I'm gaining a lot of weight, so this here has been my favorite friend and worst enemy. But to measure your head, and that was a very tight fit there, you basically just take it underneath your chin, come across the back of your head, stop it, and I'm 20 1/4. Alright, so when we purchased it on Amazon, the more high dollar ones had a face size chart, and I just matched it up to those face size charts because it was the exact same product. And then I went, I believe these were large, if I am correct. But it was broke down to centimeters, and of course then I had to do the conversion from centimeters to regular standard inches. But yeah, it was a good fit, so that's the main thing, it's a good fit and a good filter. Like I said, we'll keep those filters, but they won't be our primary. We're going to go ahead and purchase newer filters, and they run, the one I was looking at is about $14 a piece. Now there are some that are more expensive, but the main issue with these old filters, I can already tell you what's in these filters. You have activated charcoal, and these old filters, if this is the old style, now this is a different color. The old Russian one was a green filter, so I'm going to do some more research on this. But the green filter, the old ones had asbestos in it. Okay, the new ones have a HEPA filter, and they got some screens, just keep debris, and then they have the activated carbon. So I'm going to research these here. There was a number on it, and I will research and find out exactly what they are, because if they got the asbestos in it, it's probably not a good idea to use it. But working in shipyards and power plants and paper mills and all that stuff as a welder, I'm sure I was already exposed to things. But when it comes right down to it, my opinion, so don't take it for granted as this is what needs to be done. I am not advising anybody on what they should do as far as gas mask preparedness or health things with asbestos. But if there is material around that I do not want to breathe and it's a survival shit hits the fan scenario and this thing might have asbestos in it, yes, I'm going to use it. Okay, I will deal with the consequences myself 30 years down the road if it saves me today. 30 years of living is a lot better than a week of dying of some type of radioactive waste or biological agent. So the choice is yours on that. So I'm not telling anybody to use a filter with asbestos. But then again, like I said, I need to research this filter. And I thought there was a number on it. I do not see one. Just that number. The number is, oh, it's upside down. 95692. And then the other markings I have is that. I'm hoping that is turned correctly. Let's turn it this way. Maybe you can see it. Anybody speaks that language or knows what the writing is, those are the only markings I have on this filter. If you can tell me what type of filter this is, it will help me plan. Like I said, the other filters that I do want, they're about $12, $14 a piece. So just let me know. Hit me up in the comments about it. I know a lot of people don't like these. This is just to get the hell away from a situation. They're not durable to last forever. I mean, I know people use these things for, what's it called, cosplay, where they do the steampunk, whatever crap is. If you do that, okay, that's your thing. It's just not mine. But it is built pretty freaking solid, okay? So I have no complaints of the filter itself. I think it's pretty cool. I mean the mask itself. I do know it's not going to last forever like some of the really nice ones, but the fit on your head with this thing is tight. So my main thing is making sure I have the correct filters that I need to deal with possible contaminants. Alright, so that's what we did this week. Hope you liked the video. I'm sorry for the shaking. I propped up the camera up a little bit and kind of bumped the table around when I was cutting it open. So, enjoy the rest of your day. Again, congratulations to the winner of our Sawyer Mini water filter. I will, like I said, I will be sending that out. I'll probably be mailing out this Friday. I'm kind of got a real busy week right now. So again, congratulations, and I'm really looking forward to doing more subscriber giveaways. Dude, I like hanging out with y'all. I appreciate y'all putting up my crazy stuff, okay? You know, like chilling with you. So, now I sound like a dork. Alright, nope, oh well. I am what I am. Didn't Popeye say something like that? Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm going to go shut this down. Talk to y'all later.